Hi, it's Betsy at iStampC, and today we're going to work on the cover and inside pages of the cookie box journal that we put together a few days ago. So what I want to start with is how I put together this elastic band. I don't know the name of this. If you do, please let me know down below. So what you want to do is you want to feed this from the bottom through, then you go through the top, then you feed it through this side, you feed it down this way, and then you feed it through the bottom. You feed that up. And then what you want to do is put this through the top like so, hold it there, and you're going to grab this bottom one and you're going to feed it through here. It's a little loose, but I'll tighten it in just a second. And then you tie it in the middle. Again, I don't know the name of this binding method, but I'm sure it's been around forever. And if you can share that with me, that would be wicked awesome in the comments below. So that's pretty much the effect that I was trying to achieve. Okay. Now, what I also did is I added a pretty large eyelet, and then I took seam binding and I used these three color washes, and these are ancient. I've had these since forever. And I used espresso, red pepper, and sunshine orange. And I really like the effect that I was able to achieve. Okay, so I did that, and I'm just going through my stash of hashtag all the things. I had this from the Dollar Tree, these wood frames, and what I did is I took one of the pages from this digital, and I traced, cut, glue, and then I did use distressing ink, but the edges I did sand them, which is really cool. And I added just a simple ribbon on a thread on the edge. And then I took a rubber stamp, and I took one of the labels from Pink Monarchs Prints and stamped that, added a brad. This is beige parchment paper that I used some of these inks sprays on to get that effect, and this is like an old Making Memories brad, if I'm not mistaken. So my thinking is, if you saw a video that I posted yesterday on turning your wall art stickers into art, I did share how this was made, and I was thinking of putting that in the middle here like so, and then have this be a thankful journal, if you will. Speaking of fall and Thanksgiving around the corner, what a great way to jot down the things that you're thankful for, and even prayers as well. So with that being said, I want to put this aside for a second. And when I work on journals, I always think of what's the color theme, what season are we in, what's the mood like, or shop my stash and then decide the color theme. I do like the suggestion from other creators to print. A lot of them say print all the sheets of the digital kit. In ink is expensive. Inflation is crazy high. And I want to be mindful what I print, because if I print it, I want to be able to use it. So I kind of choose the pages that I really want to work on and that I feel that I'm going to incorporate in my journal or tag, ATC, whatever the focus is going to be. And I like sorting them in these trays that you can get at the dollar store. Thanks to Journal Me Crazy Candace. She shared these trays a while ago. Think about when you're working on the cover of your journal, think of what do you want the focal point to be. I love flowers. I love butterflies. I like one or two words. I may want a specific phrase or saying from either my rubber stamps or possibly that will be in the digital kit. So I did cut 2 of these from parchment paper, as I said earlier, and I didn't use the centerpiece. Instead, I used the brad. So that's an idea to keep in mind. Now, in terms of the inner pages, this spine has room for 3. My goodness, I'm drawing a blank. 3 options for putting in your pages. It depends on how many you want. But I'm starting off with 2, and I'm thinking of something to do with an envelope that I might share afterwards once I do a complete flip through of the journal. So what I like to do next is I did make a bunch of tabs, page tabs, and I have a couple of videos that will give you a breakdown of how I used playing cards to make these really wicked awesome page tabs, and also this really cool half circle punch that's really ancient, and I think I broke it because I used it so much, and this is so old. But anyway, what I then do is I start looking at the different elements in the kit, the tags, the labels, the journaling journaling cards, pockets, the insects, or the different file folder, if you will. And I do ink everything, and I kind of cut the corners on some things, and other things I don't. So now, page 1, I like to kind of to show you my thinking. I'm using these paper clips to hold things in place as to where I will be gluing things. So this is my thinking. Okay, this is a pocket, and inside we'll have a light green, just paper, dotted paper that I picked up from a notebook at the dollar store. And then this is a page tab that I made using a playing card and a whale tail punch, and these are the acrylic stickers, alphabet stickers that I used alcohol inks on, and then I used some embellishments from the kit with some of my own found embellishment in my stash. Okay, so I'm going to lightly glue this here, not all the way, so that I can then put this in there, and this tag will also stick out, and I will be adding an eyelet. So this is just to give you an idea of how I think and how I process. I won't take all the time to glue everything. I think it'll be kind of boring. But if it's something that you feel that you want to see, please let me know and I will do that for you. So here's another page, the page 2. It's a tag from the kit. It will go here, okay? And again, I'll just put a little bit of glue underneath so it will hold this tag in place. And here's a little label from the kit that says via air mail, and that will be glued there. Here's another page tab that I made with playing cards, children's playing cards from the Dollar Tree. And I used a, where is it? I used a piece of this tab, like so. I cut it so that it can go there. And a whale tail tab with an eyelet, and these are also part of the kit. And I did use scrap from a piece of paper from the kit to cover the back, and I added the word adventure, which is part of their word fetty, and that will go right here. Okay. And then on this page, I took a pocket and I will glue the outer part, and then we'll glue this on the front there, and we'll add those two tags. Here, it's a journaling page, and what I plan to do is stick that right there, because I'm only going to glue just a little bit of the page tab so that I'm able to insert this journaling card. And here I will take this and I will use a 3D dot so that it will hold this journaling page in its spot. So that's my thinking. And here I'm going to take a stencil and do a little bit of stenciling, and I will add this tab, which is part of the kit. This one here is my first favorite. There's another one that's my favorite. I made this one from one of the tags in the kit, and I used one of the words and I made a little banner. I then used some of the butterflies. I printed 2 to a page, which was really cool. I hope your printer is able to do that. If I know that there's different techniques on, not techniques, but videos on how to do that. It took me forever to figure that out, but I did, thanks to Candace at Journal Me Crazy. So this, I thought this was really cool. I don't know if it's ever been done before, but I just put it together. And this page tab will go here, like so, after I glue it. And again, I will just glue just a little bit, not the entire page tab. And then I took a file folder. I will affix here on the bottom so that I have a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back. And again, these are all part of the October kit by the Pink Monarch Print folks. And again, here's the same technique that I just shared with you, and this will go right under here. So again, you have a journaling card, and this circle will hold it in place, because I will add a couple of 3-dimensional dots so that it pops up a little bit, and it will hold this in place. This is a big piece. It's part of the kit. I'm going to fold it in half, like so, and then use a circle punch and make a little indentation there. And I don't know just yet what I plan to do, But like I said, I will show you in the final flip through. And I will do some stenciling here. I will add that tab. That's part of the kit here. Again, self-explanatory. And these are pockets that are part of the kit. And instead of putting it to the right, I'm going to put it to the left and have this tag stick out, which I will add a brad or an eyelet possibly. Here's another page tab. And this one I did sideways. I thought that was really cool. And these are part of the kit as well. These are labels that I cut in half, and I know that's how I think. I love embellishments. I love altering the space with whatever I possibly have in front of me, if at all possible. And then again, I did shrink the butterfly, and I did 2 to a page. And then this here is the second set of pages. And again, the name is escaping me, but I'll figure it out in a second. This, I don't know if it has ever been done before, but I took a tag. I took this tag, which is part of the kit. I think it's this one. Let me see. Where is it? Anyway, I can't find the specific tag, but I took this tag and I cut it in half, cut this off, and then I glued it to the back of a page, which I then made a tab with my envelope punch by We Are Making Memories. And then I used this part. I did glue it here, and I put an eyelet, and then I took embellishments from the kit and made a little kind of like what do we call this? Oh my gosh. The name is escaping me. I'm telling you, doing these things, doing videos is not easy. But anyways, I'll definitely I'll remember. And it's a tag with a pocket. I'm sure there's a name for that, but I think this is so cute. So this little tag, which is part of, I took just a die cut, and I used the cardstock, not the card, but the paper from the kit, and I made a little tuck spot for the tag. And then in here is a pocket, and I made a little journal from the dotted paper that I shared with you earlier, and that will go in there. And then I made a little flap so that it will hold on the side there, and it could be a tuck here, a tuck in the back, and I did that using a tag. Okay, let me know if this is something that you would like to learn how to do, and I could make a bunch more. And then here, this is a tag from the kit. I will put a brad, or I might, if I don't use this one, I might use a leaf brad that I have somewhere with, again, some pages from that that notebook that I mentioned earlier. That's self-explanatory. I took an envelope from the kit and did it glue? Oh, no, it didn't. So I took this as part of the kit. I glued it kind of to the side, and it will hold the envelope in place. I may or may not put that label there. I'm not sure. There is a journaling card inside. This is self-explanatory. I took a piece of extra paper, and I use my corner rounder for the edges, and I will make a little pocket there, and I will possibly do that, and it will have a pocket in the front and a pocket in the back. Okay, and then the other thing that I mentioned in the first video is, remember the bottom part of the cookie box? So I took paper and from the kit covered the front and the back. I did sew like 6 or 7 pieces of paper together, and then I punched 2 holes, and I added 2 eyelets, put some ribbon, and then I printed one of the pages on vellum, and this will be a little journaling area that I can use to track the things that I'm thankful for. And as I said, I have a bunch of pages, just scraps, that I put together. And then last, there are a few pages that I may do something with or not, I'm not sure. But this is also part of the cookie box. And these are the others that I saved. And if you don't have a whale tail punch, or you don't want to use the tabs that come in the kit, you can, again, be creative and just cover the front and the back, and you have yourself a tab. So these are the 2 inserts. Yay, I remembered. The page insert, the pages of the journal that I will glue and then give you a final flip through once I've done all of that. But for now, I hope this will inspire you to turn your trash into art. And if you have a digital kit that you subscribe to or that you've been holding for a while, take it out and begin to create. I hope that, again, you'll be inspired to make your own. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Please like, and until